Alright, so I said I'd make a video for the second question on the in-class from section 10.4. My apologies for getting this out so late. I hope you'll find it helpful. A consulting group released a survey of 1,109 executives representing 58 countries. One of the questions on the survey examined if the executives ranked innovation as the top priority for the coming year. The responses from 100 executives in Region A and 75 in Region B are given in the accompanying table. Complete parts A and B below. Alright, so let's take a look at this data. And let's go grab all of it. And I've already downloaded the lecture demo from this section, so let's create a new tab. And look at this. Alright, so I want to count the yeses and nos. So I'm going to copy the headers over here. I'm going to put the word yes here, the word no here, and I'm going to do a total as a double check. And so I'm going to say for the total equals, actually don't have to do sum, I just do the yes plus the no, and copy it over. Now, count the yeses, we're going to say equals count if. Actually, the yes is for region A, I should say. Count if the range is column A. And then I'm going to say comma. And then I'm going to click on the yes. That E2 needs to go up and down from E2 to E3. But I don't want to leave column E when I copy to region B. So I'm going to hit F4 3 times. So get $E, $2. And I'm going to grab the fill, drag it down once, drag the fill, grab it over again, drag it over again. There we go. We got 107 in one in region A, 75 in region B, so we're good to go. All right, so let's go back to the problem. Determine if the sample sizes are large enough to provide assurance that sampling distributions of the difference in the sample proportion of executives who feel innovation is their top priority is normally distributed. Note the subscripts A and B represents the values for region A and region B respectively. Please choose the correct answer below. All right. Well, I happen to know that with our numbers here, right, 13 and 87 versus 2154, that we're all greater than or equal to 5. And this is the 4 checks. So region A, well, region A innovation, region A something other than innovation, region B innovation, region B something other than innovation. And so B here is my answer. And we'll double check that when we get to the Excel template. All right, determine if the same proportion of executives from region A and region B feel that innovation is their top priority for the coming year. Use a significance level of 0.1 and the p-value approach. Determine the null and alternative hypotheses for this hypothesis test. Note that subscripts A and B represent values for regions A and region B respectively. Well, if they're the same, then what we're testing is that proportion of A equals a proportion of B, and that makes the alternative that they're not equal. And if we write this as a subtraction, the null is that the subtraction is equal to 0, and the alternative is the subtraction is not equal to 0. All right, so now we need the test statistic. All right, so going back here, we have a 2-tail test. This is lower tail, so this tab. All right, so this is the tab I want. And create a copy. There we go. So we have region A and B, and number of successes. So innovation top priority, and size. Alright, so as you can see, 1387, 2154. I mentioned before, they all pass. Oh. Probably should have blown that up. So there's the 13 and the 21 from the yeses. 175. From there, they all pass. The difference is 0, so we keep that there. So our z-test statistic to 3 decimals. There we go. P-value. Oh, I don't have that. All right, so let's make a p-value. All right, p-value. All right, so let's see. This is a two-tail in the normal distribution, so you're going to want to do 2 times norm.s.dist of z, which is already negative, but if you use my full list of functions that I handed out on Tuesday, you'll have that, and always use true. Absolute value, negative of the absolute value. It's already negative, so you don't need the absolute value. But we'll do that to match. And p-value. And our alpha is 0.1. I don't think that really matters there. But p-value less than alpha is reject. 0.01 is definitely less than 0.1. So reject. Sufficient evidence. And there we go. And that's how you do it.